I have colleagues in the police service, and I know the work they are doing. They are trying to screen as much as they can when they are recruiting. They are trying to do a lot of workshops as much as they can to retrain them. But you see, sometimes when it's a personality disorder, like narcissistic personality disorder, like impulse control disorder, like borderline personality disorder, all of these disorders have something in common. The person wants every attention to be on themselves. The person feels a sense of importance to themselves, so they disregard the feelings of others. Now, if they are hurt, it is about them. They are the ones that are hurt, and they have to get rid of the hurt. They have to find way. If they are feeling better, everybody else, they assume that everybody else is feeling better. They don't have that sense of putting themselves in the other person's shoes until there's a really, really big case. And if you look at narcissist personality, every attention should be on them. Borderline personality, whatever they do, they need attention. Impulse control, they just can't find a way to control their emotional regulation. And that is the problem.
With all these things, can an individual manage it by himself? Or you need external help? And I'm asking this, having at the back of my mind that people enter into relationships. And in this case of the man, he's married, has kids, so bottom line has a family.
Of course.
And yet you go into an extramarital affair or relationship with your whole heart and your whole being. You go in there, you are cheating on your wife. Your wife has not killed you.
Yeah.
Yet you go into a relationship with somebody who maybe you not marry, and somebody, shows interest, and you kill this lady. For what reason? And in all this, you didn't consider your wife, you didn't consider your children, you didn't consider your family you're coming from. Do we manage this ourselves, or we need external help?
Definitely there has to be an external help. But like I've already mentioned, if it is these personality disorders, excluding the impulse control, personality disorders are very difficult to treat. They are basically, sometimes we classify them as incurable, but we can manage them. Somebody can have the condition and might not end up exhibiting this particular violent behavior throughout their lifetime. But the tendency is still there. That's why police recruitment, police retraining can continue screening and pick these people out and then probably take them out of the service.
Or help them do better.
Or even help them do better. Or maybe take them out of the field or take them away from gangs like that so that they will not have access to do this. Because the moment they are faced with a frustrating event, they are likely to pick a solution that is close by, that is easy for them to actually get and then solve their problem. And then there's the fourth one, the fourth part that could cause this. And that answers the part where you say this man is married and no. There's a societal and cultural factor to this. How does the society builds itself in such a way that this person feels that this particular relationship I'm doing is normal? If they feel that it is normal, then they will go in with the heart that you're saying that how is it possible for the man to move in with the heart? So we heard now in Ghana
with the whole heart.
With the whole heart.
Heart will go in, but the whole heart.
But if you go with half heart, you're still going with the heart, right? So you see, that in itself is a problem. If the society feels that it is normal to have a wife and a side chick, it is normal to have 2 wives, it is normal to have 3 wives, it's normal to be in 5 relationships and it's all, then it becomes usual for the person to end up in a relationship like this, in a broken heart situation like this, whilst they are having others they are still in a relationship with. So that plays a huge role. And then there's a distorted thought, distorted sense of possession. The person, and that's the red light that normally anyone who is going in a relationship has to look out for. And that is manageable, that is treatable, that is something that we can change. The person feels that if I'm going out with you, then your entire self belongs to me. If I'm in a relationship with you, what I'm thinking, I feel about you, I know I'm positive that you feel the same way about me. And that is a very terrible, distorted thoughts, because every individual has their own independent thinking. If you feel good about the person, remember that the person is also having their own mind and they can feel differently about you. And the moment that individual realizes that there's a break away from the way they think about the person, then they feel that, then there's going to be trouble. There's going to be trouble and then I have to get out of this, or I have to find a way of resolving this particular problem. And these are some of the factors that actually would cause any individual, apart from the fact that he's a policeman, any individual to actually engage in this act, because we had several cases like this as well.
I'll come